Previously on sailing Saetta, we arrived to Quinta Lorde and were straight away blown by the beauty of Madeira. We visited the capital and went on a few walks. To discover more, we rented a car and went for a ride around the island.
After the driving around that we did, we decided it was time for another hike. And we've heard very great things about hike number 1, because the hikes in Madeira have numbers. This one is a hike that goes from peak to peak. So you start quite high, 1,810 meters. And then you walk to another peak. Parts of it you are walking above the clouds, which gives great views. We were so impressed with the island. It's quite small, but all the different hikes were amazing, and everything had something different. This one we started quite early, so that we wouldn't walk in the heat of the day. And again, amazing views. We're on the P1 hike, which is a bit tricky. Oh, tricky, it's just a lot of stairs going down, 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 down. And we know that to come back we need to go up, 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 up. But it's very pretty. I can't really look in the camera because I need to focus on my feet. And sunny, it's nice and warm. So far, yeah, might change. Kind of hope that will be. We've heard that you can, sometimes you walk in the clouds and out the clouds, and kind of looking forward for that. So yeah, so far it's mostly going down, and then at some point we need to get up again, because we are going to a peak or 2 peaks. We're not sure yet how far we will do this, but so far it's going alright. 6 kilometers to the first one, and then another one to the second. We'll see how it goes. Oh, Miguel sees something pretty. Ooh.
I don't think they can fly.
Maybe they will keep us company for a while. You're in front of them.
And here go, Prince.
I heard like a wow. We just turned the corner and it all went into a different view, which is nice. Very tight spot. Oh, there's the tunnel.
Well,
You can see the end. So, Tunnel do Pico do Gato. Is it that cat peak?
Yeah.
I'm improving my Portuguese by the day.
Yes, careful with the snakes.
Ooh, snakes. Miguel, why are you so fast? Come close. Oh, Miguel has a light. Yeah, I see. I do have a headlight. I brought a headlight because we knew there would be tunnels. Filming this, but we probably won't. Oh, Miguel, the headlight.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought you could see the end of the tunnel, so it's fine, but.
And it could just go straight.
Yeah, but that feels a bit scary though.
I'm just afraid of the floor.
Exactly.
It's uneven. Okay, now I see it.
Tunnel view. Well, out of the tunnel view. Okay, so next tunnel we need I would like a head torch. Which I brought.
Oh, I see. Hi guys.
Wow. I think that's where we started.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Look so close. Here we are at the Pico Ruvo. What's the name? Pico Ruvo. Whatever. And we made it. 6 point something kilometers.
Oh, and how?
And it took us 2 hours and a bit. Stopped
2 hours 20.
2 hours 20. Didn't stop too many times. And went alright. Although now we're very tired. Mostly Miguel's very tired, but I'll share his pain.
Definitely feeling it.
And now there are two options, or go all the way back or walk to Santana, which is 2.8 kilometers. So,
And take a taxi.
and take taxi to the car. So we need to decide what we're gonna do. But first we'll have something to eat. Get some strength back. But the views are amazing. We're walking again. I made a decision. We are walking to Santana and then from there we get a taxi. That will take us to our car, which is 2.8 kilometers as I said. The lady from the store does it in less than half an hour, but I don't think we're that quick. So we'll just keep on going and see what time we arrive. Views are nice and different, so it's something. I'll do a little dance now that it's over. Your last steps. Show me your happy face.
Nailed it. Come on.
No. And that's our taxi. Fancy people.
We knew bad weather was on its way, so we spent the whole day preparing the boat. We weren't alone in this. Every boat was doubling their lines and even putting out anchors. You could feel everyone was on the edge. As for us, we doubled most of our lines, had some chafing protections, placed the fenders on the side that we were going to be pushed against, secured the dinghy on deck along with all the sheets and halyards. Out of the breakwater was rough, in the marina not so much. There was still a decent swell coming in, pushing everything around, but due to the very high wall under which the marina is set, it created an air cushion which made winds much weaker. The marineiros were constantly monitoring the boats in the marina. Even at 2 in the morning you could see their lights going around. As for us, we decided to have a little party and drink our insecurities away.
The storm has passed and we decided that today would be a good day to do some chores on the boat. After the last party there was quite some wine that went into the pillows on the couch, so we decided to give them a wash, which is quite needed. So we're washing them now. We'll do some laundry. We need to do the engine maintenance. Not sure if we'll do it today, but it's one of the chores at least. And we tidied up the boat. So that's it for now.
We met Cristiano at the marina. He took us to Funchal so we could see some more of it during the day. We went to the local market, which seems to be a cruiser's must. Then we moved on to Madeira wine tour and finished with a local poncha.
Mais clarinhos, mas também com a idade, os mais secos tornam mais carregada da cor.
Meat sweet. massive difference, isn't it?
It's a bit stroperig. I don't know what the word is. Do you know stropen in the
Horn.
Sim.
Instead of doing Horn Cape, you do by the Magellan Strait. It's on the end of Argentina, there's the Magellan Strait.
Okay.
Strait Magellan?
Never heard of it.
He doesn't know Strait Magellan.
Me neither. Today we're going to the Canary Islands. We're going to Lanzarote. We were thinking about going today or Monday. Today the waves are less high, but they come more often. Monday there are higher waves, but with a longer wave period. We are not sure what we prefer, so we just decided to go for it and go today. We know there are more people going, maybe not to Lanzarote, but to the Canary Islands from Madeira today. So we will be sure it will be fine. We're just not sure how comfortable it will be. So yeah, we prepared everything and we are going on our way. So what's happening? Talk to me, baby.
Not much to say. We're trying to leave. We're going fast because we're surfing down the waves. But not brilliant. So I'm just double checking if everything's fine. Because also, it looks like every time I look forward, it looks like we're hitting the deserters. Looks fine now. But yeah, I think we really need to cross that, and then we'll have a better look if we are going or not. I don't see how we will not. But after that point, there's nothing but Canaries to get to, and it's always a bit nerve-wracking because it's 3 days or 2 days of nothing. There is just water. There's no port of call or bailout port or anything like that. So that's always a bit nerve-wracking, especially as the sea state continues to build. But yeah, it seems fine still, but we'll soon figure it out better.
Evening of our second day to the Canary Islands. We left yesterday morning around 9:30 and the first day went quite well. We're doing amazing speeds. I think our average on this trip is around 6 knots, which usually is 4, so that is very impressed. Quite nice. So if we keep this up, that means we will arrive tomorrow morning. Looking forward to it, because since this afternoon the weather changed a bit, or at least the waves got a bit higher and the periods got quicker. So it's a bit rolly going up and down, and as soon as it gets a bit rolly I'm getting uncomfortably and sometimes sick. We just put in a second reef in the main, just to be sure because the wind is gonna pick up as well tonight. So far it's been doing 12 knots, costing 18, and now it's going up a bit, not much, but a bit. And as soon as I start doing, as long as I sit down and just do my watch, look around, it's okay. But as soon as I have to do stuff, then with these seas, I get very uncomfortable. So I'm sitting here with my bucket. I haven't used it yet, but just in case. And hope for the best. Miguel's taking a rest now. We changed our shift pattern. We used to do 3 hours during the day and 2 during the night, and now we do 6 during the day, 3 during the night to see if we can sleep a bit more, if it feels better. Not too sure yet. I thought it would be very nice to have the 6 hours of sleep, but I haven't been sleeping a lot. So I guess we'll evaluate that later after we arrive. Yeah, going into the evening, the night, and then hopefully we'll arrive tomorrow morning.